Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Jamie C and we've got another strength video for you today. This is strength video number 49 and it's one of our 10s workout. That means we're going to warm up and then we have 10 exercises that we do 10 reps of each exercise. We cool down and we're out of here. It's effective, it's quick, it's fun. I think you're going to like it. I have a mat behind me, some water beside me, and some weights. So if you have some weights, grab those. If you don't, you're going to be in fine shape as well. Okay, let's get started. You use whatever music you feel comfortable using. There we go. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and find some space available. We're going to start nice and easy today. Feet wide, hands on your hips, knees soft, and you're just going to push your hips forward and push them back. That's it. First move is just pushing hips forward, pushing hips back. I want us to feel looser through our spine and looser through our hip flexors. So I'm really squeezing my glutes, pushing the hips forward, and then coming back. Knees are nice and bent though. Knees are nice and bent. Good. Give me 2 more each way. Push forward, push back. 1 more. Push forward, push back. All right, we're gonna go side to side. So I'm just gonna push my hips to the right, push them to the left. My knees are still very bent, right? My knees are still very bent. And I'm just pushing. Straightening left leg, straightening right leg. Yes, just side to side. Someone said, your workouts, your warm-ups start off so easy, so it surprises me when we get into all the harder stuff. Yes, a warm-up is not meant to be difficult. In fact, I'm not sure you're actually warming up if you start straight off with a very difficult move. We are just warming up nice and slowly. I don't know how long you've been sitting or lying, and so I really want to make sure you're properly warmed before we do these moves, which can be pretty challenging. Now take the hips and circle them. So we pushed front, we pushed back, we pushed right, we pushed left. Now we're incorporating all that in a big circle. I'm keeping my circle over to the right every time because guess what? We're going to change that. Give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. And stop. And we're going to push over to the left. So whatever way you were pushing before, just go the opposite direction. Excellent. Feeling the low spine, the hips, the core, all start to warm up a little bit. Okay, give me a big shoulder roll. Let's warm up some arms and legs together. Take the hands out in a T formation. Your feet are wide and your toes are slightly turned down. I want you to bend the knees deeply, scoop the hands down, swish or slide those fingers along the floor, and then reach up towards the sky. Out to a T, touch the ground, fingertips down, and fingertips reach up. Do it again. I want you to hang down there for a moment. Allow the hands to swoosh in, swoosh out, then come out and reach. Good. If you're not coming down fingertips to floor, you're near the floor at least. Notice thighs parallel to the floor and then coming up, reaching up towards the sky. Excellent. Just warming up the legs a little bit more, warming up your shoulders, right? We want to make sure our core body temperature raises. We want to make sure our synovial fluid within our joints is flowing. We want to make sure we loosen up any tightness in the body. And we want to make sure to hear any snap, crackle, pops if you're just waking up or you're just coming up from a long time seated or lying position. Give me one more. Nice job. Okay, let's do some work with the feet here. Go ahead and balance on your right or your left leg. Bring your right leg up and circle that. Circle the ankle. Now circle it the other way. Good, and then from here, take the right hand on the right knee and just open up the hip. Open up the hip. So you're still finding your balance here. Excellent. Give me one more, and then we're going to bring it to the outside and in. So I'm just reversing the direction. Taking it out, and then in. Finding your balance. Give me 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. And then find your balance on your right leg. Lift up your left leg and circle ankle. Yes. Balancing, balancing. Circle the ankle the other way. Nice job. Left hand to left knee. Go ahead and guide the leg in a big circular motion. Go ahead, loosening up the left hip, right? Loosening up the left hip. Last one. And we're going to reverse the direction, still staying on that left leg. Taking it out, in front, and down. Is one direction harder for you to balance on? Is one foot more difficult for you to balance on? All things to think about so that we can work on that later in your body. Give me one more. Excellent, excellent. Take the feet wide, bend deeply into the right leg, reach forward, and then open up the chest, bring the elbows back, kind of puff out the chest, and then lean forward, reach forward, bend that left knee, poof out the chest. Yes. Reach and poof. Reach and poof. Really poking the chest and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Yes. Squeeze your shoulder blades almost touching together. So just what's in between them is just a fold of skin. Yes. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. You guys, starting to feel a little warmer, right? Me too. One more each way. All right. We did it. We're gonna move right in to our TENS workout. I'm going to grab some weights because we've got a deadlift and a row, kind of a combined first move. So maybe you have some medium or heavy weights because deadlift's working legs and the row is working your back, both very strong muscle groups. So if you have it available, grab something heavy. Okay. We are going to balance on one leg and row. Some exciting stuff. Let me get my mic adjusted for you. Balance on your right leg first. I'm going to just barely tiptoe my leg in back, my left leg in back, your left leg. I'm going to run the weights just outside the front leg. I want your back to stay neutral, which is pretty flat. Your shoulders to stay in their sockets, which means you have a very proud chest and shoulder blades reach towards each other the whole time. No rounding through the shoulders. If If you need to grab a mirror to see what I mean, you'll be able to see from the side when you're rounding. That's a big no-no and really is contributing to back problems. Balance on the right leg, tippy toe back on the left, neutral spine. As my leg lifts up, my torso comes forward with the same amount so that I keep my body flat. Right, so that's the deadlift move. And then I want you to come forward and give me one row. When you row, the elbows are very narrow. They slide up my rib cage, so the insides of my elbows there slide up my rib cage. The elbows go up and back. I bring the weights to my rib. And so what I tend to see, what I don't want to see is this, right? There's no chicken wings in the row. And what I also tend to see is a rounded shoulder. So this is doing nothing except further hurting your neck, right? Your neck and shoulders don't do anything good in that. Okay, I think we can do this. Let me show you from head on first. Balance on the right leg. Weights run alongside that right leg. Keep them close to that leg. The weights don't go way in front. Here we go. Tip forward. Raise that leg, straight leg and back. Tip forward down to about knee level or slightly lower. And then place the leg down and give me one row. That was one. Yes? That was one. We're going to do 9 more of those. Yes? Come forward, nice and slow. Give me a one-legged deadlift. Come up, and then come back forward, row. That was 2. We have all the way to 10 to go. Okay. Tilt it. Come back forward, row. That was 3. Excellent. Standing upright in between. Weight on the right leg. Tilt forward, nice and slow. Come up nice and controlled. You're all the way up. Then you tilt forward, row. That was 4. Yes? Okay. Deadlift. Come all the way up. Back down. Row. That was 5. What are we at? Halfway? Halfway on the right leg. Nice and controlled. Down and lift. Tilt forward. Shoulders back. Nice. That was 6. Come forward. Row it. That was 7. Oh, I'm starting to feel the hamstring in my right leg as I deadlift. Come back forward. Row. Was that 7? Was that 7? This is 8 coming down. And then forward to row. Good. We have 9 and 10 left. This is 9. Come forward. Row. Keep your neck in line with spine, right? This is your last one on this leg. Oh, shake that out. Oh, my front glute, my front hamstring, my right, or I should say my right one, that's pretty tough. Nice job. We do have the other side. 10 on the other side. It's happening. It's happening now. Go ahead, I'll show you from the side this time. Balance on your left leg. Tippy toe that right foot back. Slight bend in the left knee, right? Slight bend in that knee. Slide the weights near the leg down, and then back up, come all the way up, right? And then tilt forward, neutral spine, row. That was 10. 9. 8. Ooh, it's starting to burn back there. 7. 6. 5, halfway. It's okay if you start to lose your balance. Just find your balance again. That's 3. 2 more to go, guys. Forward. Yes. Last one. Left leg starting to fire up now. Wow, excellent work. Go ahead and bend the knees to set the weights down. Round the back, round the shoulders. Give me a big shoulder roll. On the way up, you can even come side to side if you need to loosen that up. Our next move is a squat with a bicep curl. Grab some water. Okay, we're gonna take, I'm gonna take a slightly lighter weight, but you do you, because we're gonna squat and then bicep curl. So, I want your weights, the ends of the weights towards the thighs. So instead of the palms forward, the palms face each other. Your feet are pretty wide, definitely wider than shoulders. Toes slightly turned out. We're gonna come down into a wide sumo type squat. And then as you come up, you're gonna give me a hammer curl. Yes, not too bad. That was your demo. I'll show you from the side as we do 10 of these guys. Squat, my weights touch the ground, my back is neutral, come up, bicep, hammer curl. That was 10. You ready? Let's do 9 more. Squat, curl, 8, squat, curl. I'm not sure. I think that one was 8. Squat, curl. How did I already mess up that early on in the counting? I'm not sure. All I can say is here where I am right now, it's really early. I woke up really early to come and film for you. Are you counting for me? Hopefully. Because I was off from the very start. So I'm definitely not sure where we are now. I think we have about 3 left. How about that? Down, lift, bicep curl. Down, lift, bicep curl. 1 more. Down, lift, bicep curl. Yay, yay. We'll do better next time. For the next move, we have push-ups. Hey, that's not too bad. We're gonna there are only 10 of them, and they're a basic push-up. So I really encourage you to do these on your toes. If you're just not able to do push-ups on the floor, that's okay. Here's your option. Find a wall, find a wide stance with the hands and the feet, and you can give me a push-up on the wall. Now notice when I push up on the wall, my whole body comes forward and back. I'm not just coming down with my upper body and poking my hips back and then coming up. That's not a push-up. Definitely not a wall push-up. Something else, but not a push-up. Okay, so here we are, coming to the floor. Make sure your hands are wide. You measure where your hands should go by putting the thumbs near or at the armpits and then taking them slightly wider than shoulders. That's where they should be, either if you're on the wall or on the floor. That's hand position. You can come up to your toes or come down to your knees. You choose. If you absolutely need and you really want to try push-ups on the floor, you could bend at the waist and come up like that. That would be a way lower level push-up, but some people just really need to start that way. Of course, if you want more, you put your feet on an incline, like a chair or a stepping stool behind you, and then you're in a decline position for a push-up, which is also pretty amazing. Hold up. Computer. Here we go. Here we go. 10, push. 9, push. 8, 7, 6, 5, halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can child's pose after that. Sending the hips back, the forehead to mat. The arms reach in the opposite direction of your hips. Slow the breath for just a moment. Excellent. Excellent. We're done with push-ups. We've got a crunch. So stay on the floor, flip the body. And I'm going to go ahead and grab one weight. So if you have a weight, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and grab a weight. Adjust my belt back. Okay. You're going to come down lying on the mat. The weight is going to be at your chest. When you come up, push the weight up to the ceiling, dip it over to the right, dip it over to the left, and then come back down to lie. Not too bad. That was your demo. We'll do 10 together. Here we go. Use those abs. Lift and reach first, then make a giant figure 8, coming as far away from the body as you can. This is 9. I told you we would do better on counting this one. 8. 7. Notice I'm still leaning back 45 degrees there, so I'm not perfectly upright. I'm keeping the tension on the abs by leaning back. I'm going to show you from front on. Come up. This is 6. This is 5. You're halfway. Make big arms here. Exaggerate the arms. Reach it up. Big over to the right. Big over to the left. Reach, swoop, swoop. We got 2 more, guys. Lean it back, 45 degrees with the back. The angle of the back off the floor. 45 degrees. One more for good measure. Let's do it. Lift, reach. Oh, nice. So we can get a little stretch after that. You take the feet wide, you round the back. You can reach over or under the legs. It's called a turtle stretch. You can tuck your chin towards your chest, feeling the low back release as you round. We're gonna stand back up for lunges and shoulder presses, yes? All right, I know you're excited about that. So maybe a medium amount of weight. Lunges are legs, so you should be pretty strong there. But shoulders are often not as strong as legs, right? In fact, almost 100% of the time. So I'm going to go easy on my shoulders with about 8 pounds. Maybe you've got 10 or 12 at home. You can really challenge yourself. And if you've been doing these a while, please increase weights. Always challenging your body. Always challenging your body. Grab some water. Okay. Adjust the belt. We're gonna pick up the weights, always bending the knees to pick up the weights. Give me a big shoulder roll so that your chest stays proud. We are going to, with the right leg, so bring your feet together, with the right leg, come out to the side, give me a lunge. As you come out, balance on the left leg, overhead press. Did you get that? So it's a lunge, and then balance, overhead press. If the balance doesn't work for you and you just want to tap back for the overhead press, please do that, right? It's okay, and not everyone's on balance 100% of the time, and you are human too. Okay, slide into the knees, shoulder roll back. We're gonna start with 10 on the right leg, we'll finish with 10 on the left leg. That's it, let's go. Reach and press, balance. Reach, back is flat, and press, balance. This is 7, 6, 5, halfway on the right leg, 4, 3, 2, if you wanted to do one arm at a time, that would be possible, and a level down. I got to hurry up a little bit. Let me demo on the other side, on the side. Taking the left leg out to the side, back is flat, so the back is flat. Weights are just outside the left leg, coming up to balance and pressing. Okay? I always like to give you the side view, just in case that helps. Feet together, coming down from 10, left side. Here we go. Down, balance and lift. Reach, balance and lift. This is 8, 7, shoulders in their sockets. 6, you've got a team. This is 4, core is tight. 3, 2, last one. Woo! I almost couldn't balance on that last one. Bend the knees to set the weights down. Go ahead and roll the shoulders. That was a big shoulder exercise. We've got some back body moves. We're gonna start with a reverse fly. Once you've caught your breath, you can grab some water. Grab maybe medium weight. It depends on how strong you are on your back side. We're gonna work the back of the shoulder, the upper back. It's gonna be fun. Okay. So, we're gonna come down. My knees are soft, my spine is neutral, right? But it's definitely not rounded here, and definitely not rounded, right? So no rounding. If you need to go in front of your bathroom mirror or whatever, go check it out first. And you'd be like, oh, that's what Jamie's talking about. That's what Jamie is talking about. So slide into the knee. Come forward with the left or with the right hand coming out to the side, right? And then the left arm out to the side. My hands come up to about shoulder level, right? And I have a slight bend in the elbow so that I look like a big bird's wings there, okay? So right and left, 10 of those, not too bad. Okay. Bend knees, come forward, neck in line with spine, and you are bent forward, right? This is not gonna work if you don't let gravity assist. So if you're up here, you're not gonna feel it in the back. I need your backside to work, right? We're always concentrating on this sexy front part of your body so that we look great coming into a room. We always forget the back. It's behind us. It's out of sight, but I want you to look just as good leaving the room as you did entering the room. Here we go. 10, each side. 9, each side. 8, notice your neck. Is it in line with spine? Good, are you counting with me? I have 5, 5, 4, 4. Have you come up too much? Maybe you got tired and came up. Come back down. There we go. Last 2, 2. Last 1, 1. Oh, bend the knees. Round that out. In fact, go ahead and grab between the thighs. Gently pull up, rounding the back, tucking the chin, feeling the stretch through the backside. We have 2 more exercises to go. We have some triceps and, oh no, we have 3. We have triceps, shoulders, and a little bit of booty core. 3 exercises to go. Not too bad. Triceps first. Triceps first. I'm going to do these on my knees. I encourage you to do them on your knees as well. I feel like you will find, well, I know, I don't just feel, I know that you will find it more challenging to be on the knees. Because guess what? When you're on your knees, your kneecaps give you about that much surface area to balance on, right? Whereas a foot is a whole long area to balance, right, when you're on your feet. So try this on the knees. I'm kneeling, that means I'm a straight line head to knees. What I sometimes see is a kneel that looks like this. I'm exaggerating, but this back there is doing nothing. Nothing right now. So I want you to squeeze the glutes, come forward, as if you were like in a, I don't know, church and you were praying on your knees. That's the position I want you in. You can grab 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to grab 1 and have it between my hands. This is the 10 pound. You're going to shoot the weight up to sky. You're going to bring the biceps right next to your ears. You're going to tuck in through the pelvis, engaging your abs, squeezing your glutes. You're going to send the weight behind the head, keeping the elbows narrow, the biceps by your ears. What I tend to see is this, and I promise you are not under arrest. Okay, so elbows forward, and then the weight comes back up. That was your demo. Maybe I'll show you a demo from the side. Weight comes behind my head and back up. I'm able to do that keeping my chin off my chest. So when the weight goes back, you don't have to duck your chin down. You don't have to do that. Okay, here we go. 10. 10, and squeeze. 9, and squeeze. 8, straighten those arms. Excellent. This is 6. Dip it back. 5, halfway there. 4, looking good. 3, 2 left. Push it up. Lie it back. Last 1, and you're done. Carefully bring that forward. You can even stretch out the tricep. That means elbow up, fingertips walk down the spine. You can even lean away, giving the tricep a little rest. All right, we're going back to shoulder. So if you want to lighten up the weight, just because shoulders are a smaller muscle group, right? Smaller muscle group. We have a great shoulder combination. I'm going to stand up to show you. The shoulder move, palms face towards the thighs, knees slightly bent. Straight arms forward up to shoulder height. Come back down. Straight arms side, up to shoulder height, back down. And then tip forward slightly, and then shoulders from the back. It's a rear delt. So when we did reverse flies, we were a little more forward, so we could feel that in our back. And these shoulders are a little more upright, so we feel it in the rear delts. Okay. Feet about shoulder width apart. Knees are definitely soft. Core is definitely locked in. Palms face the thighs. Here we go. 10, to the front, to the side, tilted forward, to the back. That's 10. Here's 9, side, forward and back. 8, and back. 7, this is 6, 4, and pull, yes. 5, halfway. How the shoulders starting to feel some fire through the shoulders here. This is 4. Rear delts. You've got 3. This is 2. Last one. Nice job. Oh, I'm starting to feel the shoulders. We have one exercise left. We're gonna get on all fours. Grab some water, we're gonna get on all fours, and we're gonna work glute and leg and core. Glute, leg, core. So make a box underneath your body. Notice your wrists are underneath shoulders, right? If your hands are out here, that is incorrect and puts a lot of pressure on the shoulders. So straighten out and put wrists underneath shoulders. Now notice the legs. These knees are right underneath hips. If you notice that your hips are way forward or from the knees, then go ahead and scooch back. And you're really from the side. You'll be able to see a 90-degree angle at the shoulder, a 90-degree angle at the hip, making that box underneath your body. Now, what we do tend is to drop the head. The chin goes to chest and you're looking back at your belly button, but I promise you it's still there. So from here, you can have someone in your family guide your head, right, back up so that your neck is in line with spine, or you can just think about pulling your head to the back, pulling your head back to the ceiling, I guess I should say. Okay. From here, the actual exercise, now that we're in good form, you're going to bring your, let's do left leg first. Yes, oh my gosh. We're gonna challenge all the things that we know by starting left leg first. Take the left leg, tippy toe, that left toe to the floor. Keep the leg straight and the torso solid and unmoving as you take the leg up in a rainbow fashion. Tap it to the left side. Draw a big rainbow, leg is straight, tap it back. That's one part of the move. And then bend the knee to the outside of the left elbow and then bring it back down. So what we did was a rainbow, straight leg, then you bend the knee, bringing it to the outside of the elbow. So that you feel your oblique on that left side. It's awesome, it's great. I'm gonna show you from the front. We're starting left leg first. Leg out, big up rainbow, big up rainbow, and then to the outside. See, my knee is all the way to the outside, and then back down. Yes, that's what I wanted to show you, when that knee comes to the outside. That's a lot of instruction, I know, but it's worth it to get good form on this one. Left leg out, here we go. 10, rainbow it first, then bend the knee to elbow, back and down. 9, big rainbows, nice. Knee to elbow, this is 8. 7. Boom. 6. Big rainbow. We've got 5. Boom. 4. Boom. 3. Very little movement through the torso. Boom. Last 2. Even if the glute is getting tired, do not bend the knee. It's a straight leg lift. All right. You can give me a little child's pose here. All right, a lot less instruction for the last leg, last exercise. I'll show you from head on. Take that right leg back, or whatever leg you didn't do. Keep it straight as you lift it up, tapping it directly side, right, as far forward as you can get the leg, bringing it up as high as you can get it, and then the knee comes to the outside, taps to shoulder. Okay. My camera messed up again. There we go. We've got 10. 10, tap, big rainbow, knee to the outside. This is 9, big tap. So my leg is tapping in between my hands and hips. Tap it, knee up and out. Tap it. Very little movement through the torso. Anti-rotational movement here. Lift it. Knee drive. Halfway. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Oh, you can give me another child's pose. You guys rock. Okay. We're going to cool down. So from here, rock back onto the feet and try to drive the heels as close to the floor as you can get them. Stay there. As close to the floor as you can get them. Feeling the calves release. Okay, from here, straighten the legs. Dangle the crown of the head towards the floor. Slight bend in the knees. Releasing the spine, elongating the back. I'm going to bend the knees deeper here, and then round and rise. Okay, let's get a shoulder stretch. Right arm down and across the body. Hug it in here as you're pulling the right shoulder towards the back. With the left hand, you're pulling the right arm towards the left. Kind of a seesaw motion. Take that right arm up and over, side stretch. Nice. Left arm over, down, and across. Hugging it in with the right arm pulls that left arm over towards the right, but the left shoulder pulls back towards the left side. It's a tug of war with the arm. Feeling a nice shoulder stretch. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you side bend over towards the right. If you have a little towel or you're flexible enough to clasp your hands, you can do that. I have to use a towel, I just don't have the shoulder mobility. Toes are gonna go forward. You're gonna grab your towel or clasp your hands in back. You can come forward, and if it feels okay, you can even reach the arms overhead. Slight bend in the knee. Releasing lats, shoulder, back, hamstrings. Nice. Bend the knees, come up. You can take a towel or clasp the hands and bring them back overhead. So I want you to see that my shoulders or my arms are past my head, behind me, trying to open up, open up, open up. Excellent work, excellent work. Go ahead and grab in the center here and slightly around the back, pulling your hands apart or the towel apart, depending on if you have a towel in your hands. Feeling the back release. Good, and we're gonna get a little hip stretch. You're gonna bend the left knee. You're gonna straighten the right, poking the right hip towards the back right corner. You're gonna bring your elbows down to your left knee that's bent. And you're gonna feel the IT band on the right leg and the right hip release. Your back is flat. You're pulling your head forward and you're sending that hip to the back right corner. All right, come up slowly. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Poke that left hip to the left back corner, bringing your weight, your elbows onto the right knee. Your back is flat. Feeling the left IT band right outside of the left leg as well as the left hip. You're gonna bend both knees. You're gonna round all the way up. You're gonna give me a shoulder roll and you're gonna go hydrate and fuel up and have a great rest of your day. Thank you as always for working out with me. Remember, movement is medicine, and I'll see you next time.